Hey there, friends. Welcome to episode number 227. That was a good sitcom. It was. I am your friend and your pal, Kelly Zemnickis. This, of course, is It'll Be Fine. I'm rocking my neck guard right now because I lost a tooth. It's a long story. Anywho, no no relation to what we're doing today, just so you know. I'm just telling you. On today's show, as we do with each episode, I tuck into a recipe card, look at a recipe book that I've not made too much use out of, and along with my guest, we tackle a recipe with the confidence that it is going to be fine. My guest today, by the way, is zooming in from his home, I think in the LA area. I think that's where he is. Atlas Novack. Atlas is a fantastic comedian and podcaster, and today he is my chef in arms as we make CM mac cheese. It's a Croque Monsieur mac and cheese. Friends, this has got gooey, salty goodness written all over it. So let's get started. It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
Let's get it started. Yeah, let's get it started. Yeah. Atlas, do you have a favorite cheese?
Gruyere is my favorite cheese, which is lucky because it's in this recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had fondue once when I was a kid, and I was like, that was amazing. Are we ever going to do it again? They're like, nah. I'm like, fuck. So anytime there's the opportunity to have Gruyere cheese, I'm in.
Yeah, it just makes it so gooey and soft and the way it stretches. And I honestly thought after pandemic, the height of the pandemic, I'm like, we're never going to see a fondue pot again. I think it'll be back.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Just in general, it's not really something that a lot of people do or have. It's like very specific. It's not like going out for burgers or pizza or whatever. No one goes like, I'm in for fondue tonight. It's Tuesday. Like it just doesn't come up very often, you know? What's your favorite cheese out of curiosity? I'm sorry I keep like leaving them.
Yeah, no. I love what we're using today, Gruyere. I love Gouda and Swiss.
Okay, those are respect. As long as you didn't say brie. Brie just looks like candle wax put on a t-shirt, and it's like that says I'm cheese, and it's not.
How is your pasta situation? Are we good?
Yeah, I just strained it. It said a thing on the recipe about tossing it in milk.
Yeah, we do have to toss our pasta in milk, which sounds dirty. And insane. Yeah, we will do that. First, friends, those who are watching at home, if you want to play along, just scroll into the YouTube show description, and there is a link to this Food Network recipe we're doing today, a Croque Monsieur mac and cheese. It's combining a delicious sandwich and a delicious main, put it together. It's great. Love it.
Also, ham is involved, which always it.
Yeah, it's got some ham. It's got some ham, friends. So what you'll do first, if you've not already, is to preheat your oven to 425. This bake isn't too long. It's about 20 minutes. So you want to crank it up and get it good and hot. And we will do this for about 20 minutes when we get there. Both Atlas and I have done the pasta beforehand, but if not, that is step number one. Do it until al dente. And then once the pasta is drained, you're going to then toss in a quarter cup of milk. So that is what we are going to do now.
Milk.
The truth of the matter is, I mean, whatever you have at home is going to be just fine. But if you've got this noodle, then
yeah,
definitely use it. So we're going to do that.
I thought this was penne, this shape, but
yeah,
I think I'm wrong though, because it says ziti on the package. So, or ziti.
It does. Yeah, I've got both names on my bag. Penne and
Oh, interesting.
is that a Canadian thing?
Ooh, maybe it's like a first name, last name thing. Let me look up.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah. It says Penny Beatty.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's like share. Maybe it's the share of pastas.
The pasta formerly known as ziti. Yeah.
All right. Next thing we're going to do is you need a lot of bowls for this one. There's a lot of bowls going on. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take both of our cheeses and take that into a bowl along with another 1/4 cup of milk and the eggs. Hold on. No, wait a minute. One bowl, we're going to combine the cheese. In another bowl, we're going to take the milk and the egg, mix that together.
Okay.
All right, get a big bowl. So I'm going to take my 2 cheeses here and put them into this one bowl. Ooh.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you, I am so terrible at cracking eggs.
Me too.
It's like it either gets all over my hands or like a couple of shell bits get in there. I just need a like something.
I feel your pain. I feel your pain.
What?
So yeah, so we're gonna take this cheese here. We're gonna gently.
I have hit an all-time low. The half of the entire shell just went in the bowl.
Oh no! Get it out because the shell is where you get the salmonella.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
The bad part is in the shell. All right. So once you've done that, you're gonna mix the cheese together.
The worst part is my girlfriend used to be a baker. So any sort of like, especially like pastries or just cooking in general, I feel patently inadequate doing it because like I can just see her over my shoulder being like, no, not that. Dude, like.
We're gonna take our eggs, get them in a bowl. Again, we're gonna. What's that?
And whisk it, I'm guessing.
It says to beat.
Yeah, whisk it.
However, you want to take that. You just talk down to your eggs. Tell them that they're not good enough. In a bowl, mix 1/2 cup of milk and your eggs, and then you're going to take your bread, which you have roughly diced. I just broke it apart. And
get in like little squares.
Beauty. And then you're going to take 1/2 of this cheese and put it in with the eggs and the milk.
Okay. So the bread goes in it too, or
Yes. So we're going to fold in the bread.
Okay. Fold in as in pour it all in, or like is that?
So like when fold in, if you're a fan of Schitt's Creek, there was this great scene of like, what does it mean to fold in the cheese? It's great. Basically, you're going to dump it and then take like, I don't know if you got a ladle or a paddle or something, and just like fold it over. Pretend you're like folding an envelope.
Oh yeah.
It's the easiest way. So yeah, so continue to just fold. It's meditative.
I don't know about you. I'm like afraid of either doing it too roughly or just like spilling it because I think my bowl is a little. I should have gotten a bigger bowl.
I hear you. Yeah, be gentle. Be gentle with the fold and just get it all mixed together. And then once we have done that, we are going to get a saucepan on the stove. And along with some butter, we're going to heat up the onion and the garlic. Is what's going to happen next. Here they are getting together.
You are lucky that we started when we did, because if we started like 2 minutes earlier, I would have been like this the whole time because I was chopping up the onion for that. And I was like, fuck, just opening.
Oh no! Oh no! I mean, everybody has a trick to not crying when they chop onions. Mine is to salt the surface I'm chopping with the salt, and then run the onion under cold water and chop it on that salt, and I don't cry.
Interesting. Mine was freeze it, but I didn't have a lot of time to. Or not like full on, like in the freezer for like a day, but just like
Yeah.
a little bit so it's cold on the surface, like you were saying.
Right.
Salt, I gotta try though. That's not something that.
Yeah. Once it's broken down and the onion's a bit softer, we're going to sprinkle in the flour, the cayenne, the nutmeg, and a teaspoon of kosher salt. And then put in 3/4 cup of water and the remainder of the milk. Now we are going to toss in the flour. I'm just going to get that to a boil. Whatever vessel you choose to bake this in, you want to grease this up really good with either some butter or cooking spray or whatever you want to use. Get
It
that.
has like a casserole dish,
Okay.
and I can't find it.
Oh no. As so, here we go. Dish.
Just like the ham pasta again.
Correct. Yeah. And then this gorgeous bread is going to go on top. This with this beautiful bread. Use some good old Wonder Bread for this one. Toss some beer into this and kick it up a notch.
I do have beer.
I don't know what the measurements would be, but my instincts are like, you could totally do that. So once you're all ready to go, Atlas, just get that in the old oven. 20 minutes on the clock. So how's the podcast coming along with the wonderful Dino?
Oh, Generation Dan?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming up on a year in about a month there. Like episode-wise, because there's 52 weeks in a year and we haven't missed a week. So whenever episode 52 happens.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and then we're planning like, starting episode 53, we're planning on, doing a new theme song and maybe trying other new stuff like a season 2, right?
Yeah.
So doing that, and then we're starting to bring like guests back for season 2. So would love to have you back, definitely.
I would love to be back. I had so much fun. And we came up with that beautifully bizarre commercial for Dino jeans. It was just for the friends watching at home, I'm going to put a link to the guest starring turn I made on that podcast in the show description, so you can go check it out.
Yeah, I'll try and remember which number it is, just so.
Oh, for sure.
Episode 21.
Ah, nice. Which is how old I am. So weird.
And you can see some of the ham poking through. Check this out.
Oh, dude, hold on. Give me 1 second. Look at my beauty.
Oh, yours is way cooler. God damn it.
Oh, it smells so good. Oh, oh gosh. No, that looks amazing.
Yeah, that looks pretty good. Where is my fork?
Oh, smell the goodness. Oh, man. Well, bon appetit. I hope you enjoy.
I hope so too.
Cheers.
L'chaim.
Oh, dude, this is like a hug.
Pasta part came out really good on my end, but the ham is like just there.
Okay.
That was my bad though.
That's fair. I'm really enjoying the flavor of the cheese and the gooiness and
Me too.
that little bit of crunch from the bread.
Yeah. I
It's
guess
super nice.
one thing that really pisses me off when someone's talking about like food is the phrase ooey gooey. I just use gooey. It's fine. But also, ooey gooey sounds like how someone would describe like a shitty diaper. It's disgusting.
I'm really glad we made this together. This is a
Me too.
good, comforting dish, just like you are.
Thank you.